It's a chilly and windy day here in Fort Erie, but that didn't stop the participants of the 2015 Polar Bear Dip.
Well, the Polar Bear Dip is a way that we came up with to sort of kick off the new year in style, a good excuse to sort of get together as a community and watch some wacky people jump into Lake Erie for some reason.
Do you have a lot of repeat visitors year after year?
Yeah, it's funny. There's a certain percentage of people that go in every year. Those are the really crazy people, and there's a certain percentage that, you know, they do it once, they get the award, hang it on their wall, and that's good. But they still like to come and watch everybody and sample the chili.
Now, the people who come back year after year, do they give you some idea why they come back?
You know what? I don't know why. I don't know why they would go in more than once, but you know, a lot of people say it's a great, it's invigorating, it's a rush, it's a thrill. So that's probably why they do it.
Okay, Melanie, why did you do this?
My daughter forced me.
Your daughter forced you. How did she convince you to do it?
She asked, and I said I'd do it with her. She's 9. She's in the car already.
And so this was your first year doing it?
Yes.
And tell me your experience.
It was cold, but you know what? It wasn't too bad when you got out. It was cold going in, but coming out was fine.
So how do you feel now that you've been out of the water for a while?
Not too bad, actually. Yeah, I would say I'm okay now. It was worse. The anticipation was worse than the actual event.
You had to go in 3 times. The first time wasn't bad. The second time was unbearable. The third time was just crazy. It's cold.
Now, you said you have done this before. How did today's dip compare to the last one you did?
Actually, last year the lake was frozen. They actually had to cut the ice out, but no, this year was definitely a lot colder than last year. It was brutal.
The Fort Erie Underwater Recovery Unit were on hand to ensure the safety of today's participants.
Well, we were just making sure everybody was safe when they went in the water. Nobody slipped or fell or got under the ice.
You had a limit to how far the dippers could go into the water.
Yes. Well, we set that. The 4 of us set that. It's a safety thing.
How does the water compare today to past years?
I think that the water's about the same temperature, but the wind is a lot colder. So.
After a chilly dip in the lake, spectators were encouraged to try a steaming hot treat. How did you become involved in the chili cook-off?
We're new to the area and just noticed it in the paper the night before last and thought, why not?
And describe your chili for me.
Well, it's a mild to medium, has some red wine, sausage, beef, of course. It's just a recipe that I kind of throw together.
Have you been doing this for more than just this year?
No, actually this is our first year.
And describe your chili to me.
It's traditional chili with a bit of a twist, a secret ingredient.
A secret ingredient that you're not going to share.
Exactly. Come to the Singing Siren to find out.
Even with today's brutal temperatures, it didn't stop people from participating. Organizers say they actually saw an increase in attendance. In Fort Erie, reporting for The Source, I'm Lori Taraba.